Hello to all. How are you doing? I'm doing well today, and this is how I decided to dress today. So, I wanted to start a series where I use my P. Louise palette and go and use all the colors in a specific column, like up to down, not left to right or right to left. So, tell me if you like the idea, but also, I think I was inspired by other things in the time I was planning my makeup. So the makeup today is going to be called Mermaid Shift. So if you've noticed, my shirt says seashells. And perhaps it's alluding to my inspiration to the mermaid effect. And my headband is also very mystical and works very well with the mermaid effect with the pearls. Mermaid means to me a woman that lives in the sea. To some, she may have magic, and to others, she could simply be a mystical and magical figure. So let's begin. I had to shave a little, so I took my shaving utensil and, it did its thing. And now moved on to makeup. By the way, do you consider skincare makeup? Also, before I started with my base, I did add a little bit of a lip plumper to my lips for the nice, relaxed feeling whenever I feel tense. I try to read my body for each application, so that's how I decide when to put it on. So, back to the makeup, now to the foundation. I used Huda Beauty for my foundation. Now, the yesterday to this video, I went to Sephora and bought a whole amount of makeup. Now, I took the Merit lipstick I bought and I applied it, but thought it was a little too brown. But sometimes I do like to do my lipstick for its color before starting the eyeshadow. Do you by chance feel the same? back to the makeup, I used my P. Louise palette. I took a yellow green that was not too dark and not too light or pastel. So I created a wing with it, and do that however you like. I am comfortable doing it without a guide. The key to practice is to practice using the brush with less pressure for less color, and likewise to apply more pressure to get more concentrated color. Also, to do the swing part in multiple strokes, not in one stroke. It doesn't work that way. Now take the green, blue, or turquoise color and put it above your crease. It creates a nice light but vibrant gradient. Now take a very blue type of blue and put it in the center, but don't take it to the inner eye where the tear duct is. Now, turquoise is very much a blue and green together, so not only did you create a shift from the blue, but you also made the green work. It's a group, as I would call it now. Fashion works that way. It's all about purpose and showing off, but not in a big headed sort of way, but in a artistic sort of self expression sort of way. That, yes, shows you in a good way, so healthy and appropriate to the event that you are in. Also, put the real blue in the eye bag area. So extend it to the bottom lid and extend it to the outer third of the eye where the ear is, but not the side closest to the nose. Now with a pink purple, do the inner third near the nose all around the tear duct, so up and down the tear duct. And then take your bluish purple and put it on top of the violet or pinkish purple, but only in on right above the eye portion until you reach the crease, not the brow bone. Bluish purple is indigo, by the way. This is another way of making a transition to another color, and this specific two purples will help the eyes pop for this makeup look. Now take a white or highlight color for darker skinned people and apply that under the eyebrow where you can feel the bone, or basically the brow bone. This is used in makeup to make the whole eye look done and put together, which is sometimes avoidable too, so you don't have to do this step. For the eyeliner, I used a cobalt blue shadow stick and a green shadow stick, both from the Sephora collection. put some of the green in the corner of the eye closest to the ears to create a smoky look if you wish so, but that would mean you would smudge it into a wing, and you can keep it up to whatever you like, either smoky or vibrant, depending on if you want a darker wing or a brighter wing. Blush time. Take something bright, not tan, because mermaids live underwater. I took a purple, but you can do pink. I also layered it with a second color, which was an orange crimsicle color. Put the blush wherever you like. Yes, we are doing a full face of makeup, so I added some contour that I had bought at Sephora. I personally felt it made sense to add shape to my cheekbone, nostrils, and lower lip. It will help bring out the shape and make anything above it fuller in looks. Now, for the lipstick, I went with something vibrant, but actually preferred something with more pink or brown in it too by the end of this. I also added a nose ring that had a pearl in it, and I also took the pink, purple, or violet and put some closer to the brow bone. Perhaps the green means nature in this makeup look, and the blue would mean mermaid land, of course, you know, the sea. And purple, well, let's say they like to use their pearls and seashells for fashion, at least in my mind. So that's probably how we can tie together this look into a mermaid shift. That's all for now, though. So see you again. Bye.